him a big man. Him wife don't want him. It burn him ego even more for no says a little boy and him a big man. But you know what the bottom line is?
Run up and down.
Him cannot perform. That's why the woman is not there in the bed with him and don't want nothing because he don't know what he's doing. But this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna share a story with you guys. My wife is cheating with an 18-year-old. Yeah. So I'm a man in my 30s. I was living with a woman, but she found a young boy and got involved with him. She brought this young man into our matrimonial home. I'm talking about an 18-year-old guy who my wife allowed to take off her clothes and have sex with her. It is my neighbor who alerted me that every Tuesday on my wife's day off, this young man was coming to the house, but he always left before I got home. One time I asked my wife why this young man was coming to the house, and she pretended that she did not know what I was talking about. Then she said she had problems with the plumbing. So a plumber came by to fix it. What a woman rude. Where was this plumbing? I used the bathroom before going to work and everything was in order. I did not say anything more. I asked my neighbor to look out for me and she did. The young man did not show up that Tuesday. I came home expecting to catch him, but he was not there. My wife continues to have a relationship with the young man, but she goes out to meet him. We do not have children. She said that I'm not satisfying her anymore. All she's doing is spending my money. Wow. I make a reasonable good salary and it goes into my account and her name is on it. She goes into the account and she takes out whatever she wants. So I closed it. When my wife realized, she threatened me and said she can get another woman to treat her better. She can get another man, to treat her better. We are not sleeping on the same bed anymore. I cannot say that I have seen her in the bed with the guy. She does not keep her cell phone on, so I don't know what is going on there, but I know she's unfaithful to me. I bought her a car and she does not even try to maintain it. She wants me to do everything. I licensed it, insured it, but when it needs tires, she wants me to buy them. I cannot forget when she said, I can get a better man. I told her that I know she has the man already and she wanted to know if I was watching her. She told me that the more I watch her is the less I see her. Imagine my wife going to bed with an 18-year-old boy and she is a big woman. If the guy was my age, it wouldn't bother me as much. But can you imagine an 18-year-old? You may wonder how I know he's 18. I know because he told me of his friends that he is licking a big... He told one of his friends that he's licking a big woman and she does not want him to stop. He said that sometimes he gets paid for taking care of her. What can I do? First of all, I'm going to say this. I'm very sorry for this man because this man to me...
What? Let me hear. What are you sorry about?
One officer, idiot thing that.
Hey, go back to the top of the letter.
Idiot man that.
No, go back.
This woman is telling him everything. She's not even trying to hide nothing.
She don't care.
She don't care.
She don't care because he can't go nowhere.
And it's like, yeah, idiot.
So that's what I'm saying. He's an idiot.
He trapped.
And it is not because of what she's giving him because she ain't giving him nothing. So why is he there?
Listen. I'm going to tell you why this is happening. You started reading the letter and you talk about psychologists or, people who think for you, and know what you're going to do.
Yeah.
The fact that he said, what did he use? Refer to their bed as, read that line.
The matrimonial
bedroom.
Bedroom.
The fact that you use that term,
he's whack.
gaslight.
He's whack.
Yeah, man, I go get the whole of the fire. Your life is an inferno. You will forever get burned. If it's not this woman, it's going to be the next one.
Okay, so you lost me. Why? Because he used the word matrimonial bed?
No, man, not talk. No, real man. She want
that's
a
what I
real,
say.
Want a real man.
yeah. She don't want no stocious in her thing.
So him too nice.
Him too stocious. Him pants them probably tight. Him cinch up him belt. Him shoes lace.
Tight.
Everything.
It's interesting that you say that because Iron Voice have a story where him always a talk about
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the
how
story?
you look woman.
Yeah.
And he was explaining how his cousin at one point
I remember that.
was acting all, hi, nice lady, and him just come and say, hey, British, come here.
Yeah, man.
And the girl just came over.
Yeah, man.
And he was like,
So
come
no
here.
one, no nice,
You know what
no
I'm saying?
nice talking.
and he does say that.
Yo.
But what kind of woman does it? What
What
kind
a
of
rough
woman
man.
him got married to? Him never know said the woman when him married is not the nicety
old
nicety
crabby,
girl.
yeah.
No. Him probably like the roughness. You know,
But him not know of a
Dealing with it, how to handle it.
Yeah. At first he thought, oh yeah, man, she aggressive because I'm not. I'm a little wimp. You dig what I'm saying? So the woman have the thing themes. He like to be dominated. Right, but no, she say him soft so she can walk upon him and
She
squeeze
is
him out.
definitely like
Spongy.
doing him
Yeah, man.
bad.
Yeah.
Me say so I saw it go. Brethren, listen to me now, you not get. Oh, you not like that? I know you're gonna get it.
Yeah.
And she don't care. She's
your face.
she's not looking at no repercussion because she know he's gonna sit there. After all of this, I can't believe the man is saying, "What should I do?"
And then you're right, let her beg help.
I look help. Out of order. He need help.
Somebody feel sorry for me. Tell me what to do.
My
Tell
wife
me
from
what to
Mr.
A
do.
man would know what to do.
You are a man.
Yeah. Grow some hair on you. Someplace, because right
You
now...
are a man. Beg.
Back.
You see you?
Beg feed, brethren. Beg
See
feed.
you.
If you beg good enough, she will give you
Get
some.
some, get a
Yeah,
little
look
piece.
what I see. You got no mercy.
Am I get bun?
So,
Them man I get bun left and right and center.
but
Jesus, am I getting them out?
wow.
Oh my God.
But here's the thing, though, that I'm looking at. I really and truly think that this man, though, is fixated on something that might not be,
Which is?
This 18-year-old.
On the man?
He's fixated on this 18-year-old.
Oh, him dead.
No, but listen, because a neighbor tell him, say, him never see, him here say, the 18-year-old who's supposed to be, have a friend who say, it could be any big man, but I think he's fixated and it might not
But
be.
she told him.
She told him. Yes,
look, read.
Go down.
Read again.
Amelia Reed, she never tell him that.
Oh. So
She
what
never tell him that.
Oh, he said, oh, I already know you have the man.
Yes, he's
yes.
telling her
Okay.
he's fixated on this
Yeah, man.
so-called 18-year-old because
Yeah,
the
man.
neighbor
Yeah, man. Yeah,
tell
man.
him, say.
But who came to... She did admit that somebody was at the house. She said she
Yeah,
had
but-
a plumbing issue.
Right, so
which
maybe,
was,
so that's what I'm saying.
there was
Maybe,
some blockage. And
but she never said it was the 18-year-old.
Okay.
He's the one who is fixated on this
but
18-year-old.
he said, where was the plumbing issue? And usually as a wife, if you have a plumbing issue, you're going to call a plumber, you're going to let your husband know, look.
If him gonna work,
I'm
you call the plumber.
You still going to call him.
For what?
Honey, the pipe block.
So call the plumber.
Right, but I had to call the plumber.
So why did you have to call him
Come
for
on,
him for
Sherry,
telling you to call
Sherry,
the plumber?
you know say
If
you gotta tell your
say-
husband.
Oh, type of foolishness.
Eh?
If something happens to the pipe, me I
You
call
are-
the plumber. When me I
yeah,
call
but you're going to
husband
let
to
your
tell the
husband know,
husband.
say the plumber come here today.
Excuse me.
But he already
Because you hold
knew.
it back up
He already knew, and she said yes.
and it won't plunge out.
And it didn't get plunging.
Yeah, man. So, you, Sherry, stop twisting something. 'Cause you know, say,
And you
woman,
are twist
dirty,
and
dirty.
turn everything. You just
Yeah,
have to
but-
twist it up and mix
But
it up.
I got one piece of advice for this guy if you want to know what to do.
Uh-huh.
Right? The definition of Homo erectus is
What is it?
we got a spine.
Ay, ay, ay.
So my youth, you need to grow a spine. Man up.
I kind of think that, you know what? Here is what I'm going to sum up this whole thing.
Go on, talk.
There is no 18-year-old.
Yeah, right.
There's probably a 30-year-old.
It's probably a big
But this 18-year-old is in his head
Yeah,
because he's a young boy.
Yeah, man.
Him a big man. Him wife don't want him. It burn him ego even more if he knows he's a little boy.
Yeah,
And
man.
him a big man. But you know what the bottom line is?
Run up and down.
Him
in a
cannot
like
perform.
track
That's why
star.
the woman is not there in the bed with him and don't want nothing because he don't know what he's doing.
She want a track star and a little yota run the track. What you talking about?
So he's fixating on something because of his deficiency.
I feel the youth exists, and he might kill the man, woman, and
I
she
think that
love
the
it.
18-year-old is it. He's
Yeah, man. Yeah,
every
man,
time the
yeah,
husband
man.
leave,
Yeah,
in
man.
at the house,
Bush.
a plum.
You know why I think you guys
Plumbing.
believe that?
Dip on the roof and wait.
You know why?
Why?
You know why I think I'm gonna believe that?
Why?
Because I just love the foolishness.
No, I don't love
This
the
is
stuff.
real life.
It's
No,
what's going
but
on.
I'm also saying,
Hey, Sherry.
listen,
Go
it's
ahead.
not too far-fetched that the woman
Right.
just said, me can't bother with you, because you can't do whatever. So just come out, just me don't want you in the room.
Sherry.
That is a possibility.
Sherry.
That's why she just fed up and she just said, listen to me, now, man, whatever.
Sherry.
And because him keep coming in and nagging her ears, so she just tell him whatever him want to hear.
No,
Sherry.
Yeah, the man at the south.
Sherry, listen.
All right,
listen,
he's sorting
listen,
it out.
Listen,
Right? That
listen.
18-year-old boy is sorting it out.
And I pray forgiveness every day of my life. She live in Long Island. I live in New Rochelle. She leave her house with her thermos, with her attaché case. She going to work. When she show up at my house, she dressed for work. And she there the whole day. She leave at a certain time so she can get back home so it don't look like she was anyplace else other than work.
So how she get paid?
What do you mean? It's her day off. She's going in for overtime.
How what this? So where the overtime money there, the husband and know how much money she make?
watching that.
I don't business with that. I know she show up my with her thermos or hot cold cup and her work stuff.
Sorry, I almost threw up. I almost threw up because the thought of that this made me sick.
What, the thermos?
No, the thought of somebody skipping,
So
skipping work to come
obviously-
spend time with you. It just
Well,
made me-
obviously, number one, the woman don't respect him. The woman doesn't respect him.
Well, do what y'all
She's
do.
tired of him, and the neighbor must mind them own business.
Why?
Yeah,
That's
the neighbor,
three things.
The neighbor, the
what the neighbor in the people
Yeah,
them business
he's out of
for?
order. Stay
Why
out
you
of it.
gonna tell the man say,
Sherry,
woman come,
Sherry,
I'm
Sherry,
out.
You would want to know if your
But
if
your neighbor?
if your neighbor if,
My friend
Don't
can tell me that,
ask
not my
my
neighbor.
if you
come
if
to
if, if
me.
your female neighbor, your female neighbor, every time you leave, see another female go into your house and come to you and say, look, when you're not there, I see this young girl coming to your house.
I'll tell her, mind your own business, because guess what? Your husband's coming to my house when you're
Oh,
out
you see
there.
what I'm saying?
Oh,
Just saying. Mind your own business. You're not my friend.
man.
You're my neighbor.
Nah, man, tell the thing, man.
No.
That's like if somebody broke in your house. You don't want your neighbor telling somebody
That's
broke in your house.
different.
don't
So you-
ask my neighbor.
so you-
That's all
That's
I'm
different.
asking.
But your personal
Don't ask-
relationship has nothing to do with your
I'm
neighbor. Your
telling.
neighbor too fast to
telling.
go to your husband. Go say,
You know what?
say, oh please.
You know
that
what?
is too much. That is too far.
You know what?
The
You're
neighborhood watch,
absolutely
man.
right.
That is too far.
Yeah.
You're
Me no
absolutely
business.
right. I'm knocking at the door after he leave, and I'm like, yo, listen.
More some.
Hey, if your dog.
Want some too?
If you don't tell me,
Hey, my turn.
Me, I got to tell you.
Me, I'm gonna lick for you. So you're right, Sherry.
Oh God. Easy at all. So
Me, teacher.
part of the answer is, if you wanted to have proof, because remember, he went and he still didn't get proof. He stayed and him watch and him rare and him still couldn't find out. So the neighbor could be lying. There was no proof and him couldn't find no proof.
Right.
So if you want to have the proof that the man came there every Tuesday, you should have asked your neighbor to take pictures of him.
Exactly. Take a
But you didn't. You could have caught this young man and your wife if she lied about the man coming there to do plumbing. It does not seem that
though.
you are paranoid. It does not seem that you're paranoid. Your neighbor tried to tell you that your wife was not faithful. She went into the account and did withdrawals. So you were quite correct in closing the account.
Panny.
I feel me money too. What you mean close account?
So why don't he go get a divorce attorney though?
as I see it, both of you need to make an appointment to see a family counselor. And you need to do that right away. Please don't get involved with any other woman, even if you're sure that your wife has another man. It would be hard to show affection now that you suspect that she's seen another man. So hurry up and see a family counselor in person. Tell your spouse that you would like both of you to go see, whatever. Okay.
That's not what I don't think she needs counseling. She needs some good work, and he's not providing it.
And an 18-year-old is definitely
Yeah,
young
yeah,
and vibrant.
yeah.
He can last long. Just
Yeah.
like a rabbit, a bunny.
He should do it.
Look at you, like you've been there.
No, I'm just saying. I was once 18.
He's probably more creative. He's
Exactly,
more
creative.
creative, more adventurous.
Yes,
He gonna
yes.
do the things that you. I mean, me not do them things.
Yeah,
You know,
yes.
oh, bad man, right? Yeah,
Yep.
you bad man in your wife.
So here's my thought though. Just touching on the more creative part. Obviously this man boring, but
Yes.
but usually an 18-year-old is not more creative.
Oh, you know what I mean?
Let's be real. When you're older, you're more experienced. Please.
Yeah, but I think you're probably more adventurous at 18.
No, you become more adventurous as you grow older, Diggy.
I don't know. I know.
Of course.
I took a lot of risks at 18
Okay.
that I
all
wouldn't
right.
take as an adult.
I think statistically, older people are more
Now,
adventurous.
technically, you
And
get
of
more
course,
advanced.
yes.
The technique.
The skill set is
Yeah,
better.
yeah, but-
the tool shed bigger, and all these other
Yeah,
things.
but sometimes she just want the energy.
Good morning.
The energy is what she's looking. You know what I mean?
Good morning. How are you?
Yeah, this one is a bit crazy. The 18-year-old, he got 2 stripes on his chest. The neighbor,
Can I just say
the neighbor-
something though? There's no evidence of no 18-year-old though. It's
And
only in
he's
him
smart.
head.
He don't leave no evidence.
Look, whether it's evidence or not, he going around telling his virgin he'll beat down a whole lot thing. So he
Oh, yeah,
got
man.
2 stripes.
But he don't
You
know if it is true. He's just talking
I
things.
I understand that even the wife, she wicked too because she leading the husband on to make him believe that they got somebody else.
Yeah, she
But
get
too,
it,
the neighbor,
man.
the neighbor want the straight shirt dude because she feeds him all the information. He can take him up. She's trying to destroy the relationship because maybe she see the girl on some different thing and he deserves better.
Okay.
But he's slow, like he's slow. He know English, so
Say
he
no English.
you know what I'm saying?
He's very
He should
slow.
be listening to his instinct from day one. If he feel a certain way from internal, he needs to know,
Yo.
this is all right, man. This ain't gonna work out at all. You know what I'm
For
saying?
real, for real.
So he walking around with his eyes wide closed,
Magoo in his life away.
Yeah, exactly. So at least he cut the funds off. At least he did that,
All right. Yeah.
It's crazy for people out there, man. They need to wake up,
Yes,
For
sir.
real, for
Yes,
real.
sir.
All right, take care.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so very much. All right. It is 9:30.